Alright guys, so today is not the best day for me. I think I have about 103 fever. I feel nauseous, but the guys today are so excited because the evening bite has exploded. So they told me to get out of the car. It's 86 degrees outside. I got a hood on. I got bait hoodie and sweats. But it's amazing that this bite is just taking off.
I've been getting a lot of hits on two, actually. They like the bigger presentation. Just like that right there.
Throw that silver label out right in the current and see how long it takes, just like that. Yep, he's already got one. You saw that. All I did was turn around and show you what John was using, and we got another trout on.
You're getting like crazy. Oh man, this is so fun. Nice fish. Here's one. Double.
Can't get him in the net, but we got a double. Silver label on this one, and I'm guessing it's another rainbow. Another rainbow. We're gonna let this one go. Beautiful little fish there. One of the many things that's good about Baum Lake is it fishes year-round, and the state stocks it, you know, just with an absolute ton of fish. But keep in mind, there's a lot of public access here. Anybody can fish the bank. The key, like we were saying, is finding places with a little bit of depth, moving water, and less weeds. So you'll see a lot of the lake is very shallow and weedy. Those of you that remember Steve Vaughn of Vaughn Sporting Goods, many years ago, Steve and I fished this for the first time, oh boy, back in the early 2000s together, and caught some beautiful fish here. Another thing to consider is you are allowed to bring boats, canoes, kayaks, those kind of things, but no motors are allowed. So it's a quiet place, it's a pretty place, it's a place where you can bring kids, you can bring adults, you can bring hardcore fishermen or first timers and have a great time catching lots of fish. Now, there are some larger fish in here as well, and it looks like we've got another rainbow. Constant. Constant is an understatement. Got him!
There we go. Another one. It has been going crazy on the no bait and the bait. Another rainbow.
Another cast, another bow.
There's one. Using that fast water there. Ooh, that's good. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh yeah. Look at that guy. Fish. I mean, almost like 2 seconds after that thing hit the water. I mean, just immediately, as these are touching the water, it's immediate hits. Nice fish, actually. About the same size as the last one. Really nice dark colors. Beautiful fish. There's a good one, bud. Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, nice trout.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Baum Lake. Now, those of you that have never been to Baum Lake, it is a very popular place to fish. Reason being, see that on the far side right there? That is the fish hatchery. That's the state of California's fish hatchery. It's what they use to stock most of the places in the Fall River Valley, Burney area, you know, all the way over by Hat Creek and beyond. This is Baum Lake, and no matter how many times you come here, you'll notice several things. Way in this area right here, they have a fishing pier. not always the best place to fish. There's a lot of weeds. You notice there's a lot of weeds on this beautiful lake. It's in a beautiful valley. The key is, remember, I used to write fishing books in California about 20 years ago when I was last here. The only time the fish would bite really well is when this water was running like it is now. You know, it tends to run most of the time. Why is that such a good thing? Reason why, you got a current line right here. This edge right here, this edge right there. All you have to do is cast along that current line. As long as you got a good amount of flow, there's going to be trout there, and they're going to hit you just like we're doing right now. These guys are getting them on almost every single cast. Another thing to consider, it is now about 7:30 at night. We didn't even get here until about 7. We spent the day filming over at Hat Creek. So now we've decided to come up here and try the evening bite, and it's treated us very well. All right, boys are going to try to get a double. Peach garlic on the inside, silver label on the outside. Both of them casting right on the edge of that current seam.
Nice rainbow. Fighter. Ain't quite ready yet. Look at that guy. Chris.
We got a double. We got a double. We got a double.
Oh, this is a nice fish too. He's really fighting. Oh, yeah, baby. As soon as they touch the water, we got fish on. As soon as we touch the water.
Another rainbow?
Another rainbow. Let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah. The guys are using a few different baits today. They're using Pautzke's new fireballs, drifting them under a bobber, just like they are Pautzke's reel eggs. As you can see, John has silver label tonight, worked very well, and he's fishing it under a float. However, if you look at what Mitch is doing, Mitch is throwing it out there and basically plunking trout with firebait on the bottom. It floats right up and he's getting hit almost instantly or within 30 seconds just about every time. Now, most of the rainbows we've caught today are anywhere from 10 up to 14, maybe 16 inches. There's some beautiful fish in there, and we're going to see if we can get a few more before the night is over. Exhibit 1, silver label salmon eggs. See how long this takes. Out in the current. It's about dusk right now. Oh man. Looks like he missed the egg, but he got it. Hey, he missed it the first time, and he came back for round 2.
All right.
And that may be not a rainbow, or it is?
That is a rainbow.
Another rainbow. I was wishful thinking. Here he goes, right in the mouth. He's going to go home, and we're going to catch another one. Going for round 2 here. Actually, it's worked almost every single time, but now we're going to film that bobber. We're losing light quick. That silver label underneath that red float. Keep in mind, we're using size 10 Eagle Claw hooks today and 4-pound test. You can't see it right now, but this time of year, and really all times of year, the water here is gin clear. 4-pound test or 2-pound test, and you'll get even more bites. He's using that float because he's drifting eggs on the seam, and he's trying to release everything he catches today. So got him.
Way down there.
So by releasing, by putting it on the bobber, you see the bite instantly, and you're able to release that fish because he's hooked right in the mouth. So it's been a good day. Guys have been here about an hour and a half. Each of them probably caught a dozen fish, and put them all back for you. You can see the hook right on the front side there, hanging right out of his mouth. It's exactly what we want, because this boy is going home. See you next year, buddy. And he hit so fast I couldn't even film you swinging it.
Yeah, they're hitting it pretty dang hard right away.
Peach garlic firebait.
That was a fish.
I'm guessing it's another rainbow.
Woo!
Seem to be in rainbow heaven right now. Just like that, it's going to go in the net
Another nice.
and back in the water. Not a bad fish. Got a boy.